Hey, what's up, guys? Tito here with Aloha Android. How you guys doing today? So I do have the G Stylo right here. I did recently update it to Marshmallow. I wonder why a person's playing with their moped right now. It's like 9:15 at night. Well, anyways, so I just wanted to let you guys know a few things about updating to Marshmallow. I'm not really going to go too far in depth with the phone just yet. I'm going to do that video at the end of the week to show you guys around for those that didn't update yet, but let me just let you guys know that Dominic's way of doing it, the update zip that he had pulled from the OTA and was able to upload it for us to install it on our devices, that is perfectly safe. You don't need to be rooted to do that. You don't need a custom recovery to do that. Okay, so let me just start off with that. Also, those that are asking when's Cricket getting theirs, when's Metro getting theirs, I don't know. These are not the Metro version or Cricket's version. Okay, this is just for the Sprint MVNOs and Sprint itself. So Boost Mobile, Virginmobile, Sprint prepaid. All right, it's coming. You know, it's being rolled out for them. But some of us, like myself, are impatient to wait for the OTA to get to my phone. And awesome people like Dominic are willing to actually, pull the update, from their device and being able to put it out there for all of us to grab and download and install. So you gotta thank Dominic for that one. A couple of things. First off, with the actual OTA download, there are some people that stated that they've gotten, the notification of, hey, you got a system update and it's a really quite large one and all this other stuff. And let me just first start off by saying that if you have a bunch of games and stuff downloaded on your G Stylo, because the Boost Mobile one, basically the CDMA version, only has 8 gigs of internal storage, and that's what it comes with. But with the operating system taking about 4.5 gigs of that space, you only get about 3.45-ish around there of internal storage. So when you're downloading, Facebook and Messenger and all these other ones, Skype and whatnot, and then all your games or whatever, if you don't have enough space to download a 770 megabyte file, then you're going to have to free up some space so you can actually install it. Because those people who've been clicking, the system update, notification in the drop down and nothing's been happening, is most likely 9 times out of 10 you've used up a lot of storage, and it's reading what you have on your internal storage, because that's where the system update is going to download to. So even if you have like all your pictures and videos on your SD card, or even if you have a micro SD card installed on your phone, it's not going to help the fact. You're going to have to either delete some of your games. I know some of you guys are going to be a little bit down about that, because it's like, oh, well, what about my settings and stuff like that? Hopefully you guys logged in your games through Facebook or through Google+, and then that way, where your last save point is, you'll be able to go back to that once you reinstall the game. But that would be the reason why that it's not actually downloading and installing. For those people that's going to go with the method that I used, which was using the update zip going into the stock recovery, first off, like I said, you don't need to be rooted to do that method at all whatsoever. It's perfectly normal. It's been around for years. Those people who were able to obtain the update zip files from like way back in the day, that's how they updated their phones from like Eclair to Froyo, Froyo to gingerbread, gingerbread to ice cream sandwich, and so on and so on. It's been done that way for years. This is nothing new, so don't freak out. You can do it this way. I mean, you can either wait for the OTA update, which is basically the network that's sending the actual update to your phone via the network. You can wait for that to notify you that your phone is now ready to upgrade and do it that way. Or you can just grab the update zip, put it on your SD card, go into your stock recovery, install from SD card, let it update your entire system that way. Once it's done, then go into stock recovery and wipe cache. That's very important that you guys wipe cache. Now, don't do the factory reset. Not that one. Just the wipe cache. That's it. So after you update the system, wipe cache, reboot the system, you'll be fine. And the reason why I say wipe cache is because some of your apps may crash as you keep opening them. They may keep crashing. And it's just, your cache just needs to be cleaned out. So just wipe cache, and that way you don't have to deal with force closing apps. But yeah, that's totally safe, perfectly legit. It's not like, you're rooting your phone or doing any other modifications. You're just what's called a manual update is what it's called. You're manually updating your phone. Now, when you download the 770 megabyte file, you want that file on your external SD card. Do not think that you're going to be able to get it from your internal storage. because when you select install update from SD, it's only going to look through your external. It's not going to look through your internal. And yeah, people were like, well, what's this option of install update from ADB? That's if you have it connected to your computer and you have ADB on your computer, you can actually install the update that way as well using was an Android device bridge. But hardly anyone knows how to actually use that. Most of the developers and tech heads know how to use ADB. You guys don't have to concern yourself with that. You just want to download the update. And when you transfer it over with File Manager, if you transfer it over from your internal to your external SD card, best option is to do a copy and not a move. Because if you move the file over, if anything gets corrupt as it's being moved from your internal to your external, when you go into your recovery and you click Install Update from SD card, you may get a status 7 error. It may throw it out. That's fine. But that could also be one of the reasons why. Also, if you are rooted, do not attempt to update. Okay, that is one major thing that I'm going to say. And if you are rooted and you have Super SU, going into Super SU, into settings, and then selecting doing a full unroot does not help. As I stated before, LG does have a way of telling if your phone is rooted. The same as how Samsung went ahead and put this file patch system called Knox, which some of you guys may have heard people talking about that phrase that they tripped Knox. When they tripped Knox, what they basically did was they were able to bypass Knox and actually root their device and, you know, do all that stuff without it. And what Knox is Samsung's method of them actually checking has the phone's internal system files been tampered with, has it been rooted, and that's what it's for. That way, people who have rooted their phone and were messing around with things and damaged it will not get a warranty replacement. Like they can't blame Samsung and say it's a manufacturer's defect, because they'll know. And LG's done the same thing with these. I know because I bricked one of these. I know this for a fact, and several people have bricked one of these. Okay, so trying to update it is futile. Do not do that. If you want to learn how to do a full unroot, and I don't mean using Super SU's method, but actually like getting your phone back to bone stock like you had it out of the box, then you would need to consult with either Dominic Gresham here on YouTube. You can consult with him. You can also consult with Sixth Hokage. You can consult with him as well as he develops for the G Stylo. I would definitely reach out to those guys on XDA. Definitely, so then that way they can help you get your phone back to bone stock. That way, it's as if that file patch that was cut when you rooted your phone was never actually cut at all. So then that way, when you do the update, it will bond and accept. And also, if you stayed like on 5.0.2, you're or even like on ZV4 or 5.1.1 Lollipop ZV4, you're going to need to be updated to ZV5 or attempting to flash ZV7. So that's something that you guys might want to check out. But everything is in the link of the video that I did about updating. Everything should be inside there. Dominic pretty much will get you guys up to speed as he pretty much did the pull and everything to get us the update zip. So it's whatever choice you guys want to do. Either wait for the OTA or manually install it yourself. Just like I said, be careful if you're rooted. Try to get your phone back to bone stock and not just do a full unroot with the Super SU app, because that's not going to help. And I got alerted. Also, be wise and be careful on how you're doing things. And if you're a Cricket customer or any other customer, do not do this method. This is not for you guys. This is for Sprint, Boost, and Virginmobile only. Your guys' update will come soon. Just hang tight. We're in 2016. Marshmallow is going to get threaded out, and then we're already going to start hearing people talking about the end developer preview. So if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by leaving me that thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, click that subscribe button that way. And yeah, you'll see me in the next video. Thanks for checking this one out. Stay tuned for the full Marshmallow review on the G Stylo this weekend. I'll have that video dropping then. Good night, guys.